Skylands 5 was over the damage today. The pre-dawn storm hit at the worst possible time as people were still sleeping. Good evening, I'm Ann Allred.
And I'm Mike Bush. The powerful EF-2 tornado in southeast Missouri was only on the ground for 15 minutes, but it caused widespread destruction. The worst of the damage was in Bollinger County, about 2 hours south of St. Louis. Two towns, Glen Allen and Marble Hill, were hit hardest. That's just west of Cape Girardeau. Here's what we know tonight. At least 5 people are dead. Another 5 are injured. 87 structures were damaged, 12 of them destroyed. Missouri Governor Mike Parson toured the devastation this afternoon.
I think when you look at the devastation of this, it's going to be weeks upon months to be able to recover. It's a long journey ahead for the people that live here.
Parson says President Joe Biden called him today saying federal help was on the way.
Tonight, storm victims are assessing the damage and salvaging what they can. Our Elise Schoenig spent the day in Bollinger County talking to those affected most.
And I got right here and we held on to each other.
Keith Lincoln and his family took shelter in their bathtub when they heard it coming.
All the trees are popping and everything like that, and it did sound like a train when it went over, right over the top of it.
He's one of many in the village of Glen Allen who lost a lot.
Then we come out and this is all I got now.
Too many homes to count were a part of that tornado's path here in Glen Allen. You can see that this area I'm in is completely surrounded by destruction.
Never before. I've never lived through a tornado, and I've even been close to a tornado.
Down the street, Bob Masters says he, his wife, and their children rushed to the basement.
You don't experience fear until you are in a tornado and there's nothing you can do.
Masters says the tornado took what it wanted, but left the things that matter.
Just clean up, fix up, and like I said, we're just blessed that we're alive to clean up and fix up.
Lincoln says he's one of the lucky ones.
I lost some good neighbors down the road here, so it's pretty rough, But I had some friends just right up the road here, and they had some trees down, but they still come down and help me.
Because in a time when everyone was suffering, everyone was helping.
I had a bunch of my friends and neighbors come down and cleaned up the best we could, and I couldn't believe it. I had so many there, and then they brought us food and everything like that and helped me out so big.
In Bollinger County, Elise Schoenig, 5 on your side.
Severe storms also caused damage to our north in western Illinois. At least 1 tornado touched down in McDonough and Fulton counties. Grain bins and other large farm equipment were damaged. The immediate St. Louis area was spared from widespread damage, but the early morning storms did knock over this tall tree near Big Bend and Southmore in Clayton. It knocked out power to a few dozen homes, but the power is back on tonight.